Hi friends, welcome to Aisha's DIY. This is a earring project that I'm going to show you guys today. And I have a couple of versions of this earring project. First, I used this finding right here. And as you guys, and this also, I used it. And this, you guys know, one side it's crimped, the other side it's open, and it comes like this. You just open up there is two of the crimps. One is crimped, you can see the indentation, the other one is plain. That means you can open this up and add your beads down. We have seen a couple of versions of this before, but I want to show you guys how to use this peanut beads. The peanut beads actually nest between each other and form this amazing pattern, which is like a, like a brick, kind of like this and like this and like this and like this. So it just interlocks like this. Very, very pretty design just by putting two of the peanut beads together. So how cool is this? It's just stringing these beads. I didn't do anything at all in this sample. And in this, I just got a little bit further. I just added the beads and then I added a tangle here and a tangle in the bottom. That also looks pretty. I'll go over with you guys that too. First we will do the simple version and then a little bit addition to the simple version. And then this one right here is a macrame hoop that I created. And as you guys can see, it's so pretty. I can't express how pretty it is. I didn't use the peanuts bead here, but I used these drop beads, check glass. I don't know if it is a check glass or a regular drop. As you can see here, let me just take a head pin and show you guys, because as such it is just it does just show like a regular bead, but when you hold this like this, you can see the teardrop shape, right? Can you see the teardrop shape right here? So that's the teardrop drops. So these are very, very cute and pretty. I just want to do something with these beads. So I came up with this macrame. It's a lark's head knot that I put again and again with the thinnest cord. You can see the red cord inside and a little bit on the side. This is the one that I used. It is 0.45 millimeter thickness polyester cord, polyester waxed, I believe. But I feel that I bought like spools of this from one shop. It's called lbeats.com, and I feel that each one has a different texture to it. I'm not so sure whether I ordered the same product or a different, but I will leave down the description box below the link for that. So it's very, very cute and it's really amazing, and I love the way it turned out to be. It takes a while to do this, but these are quick. It all depends upon how you want to make the earrings. You want to take a little bit of time, or you want to just do it like that. It depends on you. So first we will do this. Just remove this thing from the socket and then just add the beads. All you need to do is add the beads. That's all. It's so easy, very easy. Just to add the beads. That's it. Nothing more to do. And just bring it down. It automatically goes down, especially with this teardrop design. This design, it takes a little bit of finessing. Just rotate the beads like that and then it'll go through. But this teardrop, I just bought these two shapes thinking that a variety is good, but I love the teardrop. And also if you have a round, that's perfect. You can do so many things with that, especially when you're looking, the spring is here, the spring has started, so you can wear long earrings, colorful earrings. So pretty much the winter, it doesn't matter with our sweaters, jackets and stuff. I wish to wear a small dangle, not a large one, because the fact that it might catch onto your dress or to your jacket, that one is not a good one. So these are the peanut beads. 2 by 4 millimeter. This one I think it's a rainbow iris, and this one that I used is Ceylon rose gold luster peanut 2 by 4 millimeter, 23-gram tube was it. It's almost done now, and I really love the peanut beads. For some reason this is cute. I don't know why it is not very popular. A lot can be done, and then you can do a beaded chain with it. I'm gonna do multiple things with it. I love it. So, but these earrings are fun to make. It's very easy if you are looking for a quick gift for a friend, or if you have a party tonight. This can be whipped up in like 10 minutes or so. See, I still have about, say, half a centimeter worth of wire left, so I need that to insert it. That way, look at how beautiful this has turned out to be. All you need to do now is, I really don't crimp with anything else. I just use my wire cutters and then just put a dent on it. And I didn't do that either here, so I'm just going to do that also. There we go. That's all to it. Excuse me, I bumped the camera. And then you take your tweezer nose or needle nose pliers, and this is silver ear wires right here. You can see 925 sterling silver. Open up this loop and add this. So a new thing to my videos is, whatever I make in the video, if you guys like the particular earrings or necklace or bracelet, you can, if you want to buy those, you can comment below. I'll put a special listing on Etsy on my shop for that particular item, and then you can buy it from there. As simple as it is. So here we go, and the earrings is done, and these are very pretty beads and very pretty earrings that you have here. So this simple version. Then there is this one right here. So this one right here, I just take scrap wire. See this? I have some scrap wires from leftover projects. So I just take those, I straighten those out because I want it a little bit straight. Take the end of the wire and just make a U form, just like so, and then squish the U. That's how you make a head pin. And then take your, this is an 8mm faceted rock bead that I had in my stash. So I just bend the top of the wire, and if you have a little bit more wire, I just eyeball it, and there we go. Take our round nose pliers, put it like this, you should not feel it, and then bring it around, reposition and roll this. See, the loop has come out pretty. Hold on to that loop, open up as if you move back and forth, and then go ahead. What I like to do here is I like to hold this loop with my hands and then put it inside this hole right there, because it's a thick wire, right? And it just, you have to fiddle a lot if you are doing it, so this way it's easier. And then close it. See how I'm holding just the bead and I just ignored the frame? That's easy to do that. And then for the bottom, I have here a thinner gauge of wire, a head pin, very thin gauge, probably 28 ball head pin. And then I have this 6mm faceted rock bead with the AB finish. It's fluorescent green, I believe. Take my round nose pliers, hold it on top, bend the wire to 90 degrees, just like so. reposition your pliers and make a loop. Doesn't matter, because you just take your this thing and put it in there and make sure everything is nice and tidy, and then take your round nose pliers, or you can just bring that around and do a wrap. Since it's a thin gauge, I'm able to do it with my fingers without any problems. So I keep a small dustbin to catch all my small bits of wire, so it doesn't fly around. So there's a tail, you should tuck it in. There we go. So this one is pretty much done. Now take your ear wire, open it up like how you would open a jump ring, and then close it. There we go. So here is our pair of earrings with just a different different style because of the shape. Plus we added 2 tangles in these earrings. This is simple version. This is a little bit extra fitting for that version. And now we are done with the peanut beads. Sorry, I don't know why this bead is here. I was working on a project and I left it there. And here we have our teardrop beads. Now we will concentrate on making macrame. So I took 3 feet of macrame and I used about, say, 1.5 feet. So 1.5 feet of cord. I cut 1.5 feet of cord of 0.45 millimeter thickness, and I'm going to start doing my my macrame. So here is our hoops. So the hoops has one end crimped, as you can see here, and this one is not. So you can take it off like that. So and keep it out just like so. You have to start from here, okay? And then this is not the front part. This is going to be the front part. So there is a difference in the front and the back, as you guys can see, right? I started from here, and now I'm starting from here as well. So I take this cord, just bend about, say, 1.5 inches or so of the cord from the 1.5 feet, just like so. I always make a mistake with this, so bear with me. Okay, so I just put this inside here, okay, and hold it with my fingers like that. Take this short cord and put it inside. See this, how it came out? It actually bailed on me with this, like here. I made it a little bit with my thread I was playing. This is my first design, and then it just opened up. So let's take another one. It's okay, you can still crimp it, but I just don't want that. I'm doing much of a hard work here, so I just want my hard work to be paid properly, right? So here we go. This is another loop that I have. I'm just checking whether this one is okay. Same size as this, yes. Again, let's fold it 1.5. Take this underneath, and the short cord I want it on the top and the long cord on the bottom. Take these 2 cords and put it inside this loop, and then take it out. I know the long cord will not go, it's okay. Just put it inside there and remove that. Then bring these down and tighten that up. You get that knot, the locked knot. You can see that, right? So we have gone through this locked knot. I will leave down the description below the basic knots of macrame video on my channel. You can go ahead and watch it if you're not familiar with it. So we'll try, and so see this cord, extra cord, I keep it for doing some knots on the top, just plain knots without any beads. So I use my tweezer nose pliers to tighten these up. So now what I do is I take this, I keep this cord, okay, just put it over here so that it doesn't bother me. I take this and then add the beads. So some beads I have noticed in this teardrop, some beads have a bigger hole than the other. I mean, you can see this. There are some which has a fat top, like this one right here, than this one which is teeny tiny. So I don't mind combining two, but if you have, then you should be careful about that. So I just add the teardrop beads, forgetting that there is a cord attached to our frame. So add enough beads to go around. So I would suggest first, you don't have to add all the beads. It's very difficult to move the beads out and then do the, you can do it every other time. So I will teach you guys how I am going to do it. So I just load 3 beads, say, okay, and then this cord is right here, and then move the 3 beads over towards this cord, just 1 bead over this cord, and keep it facing outside. The teardrop should not face inside, it should face outside. Take the long cord. We are not going to use the short cord at all right now, only at the end of the project. Use the long cord, take it, and let me just move this so that there is less distraction, and I will zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so here it is. Just move the teardrop here, take the long cord, keep it against the wire frame and bring it down, and there is a loop created like a semicircle, right? You need to put your hands through that and pull that cord, and then you have like a 6. Can you see that? And then you just tighten that up right next to the bead. Then what you do is you just what I usually do is take this cord and put it into the loop in this middle and keep it right there so that it doesn't interfere with our knots. Now put this cord down, make a loop like this, a semicircle loop against the frame. Now the cord is underneath the frame, and take the end of the cord and put it on top and through the loop and pull. See this? When you do this, it is also a 6. The only thing is the direction at which the thread is kept in the first place. It's a high chance that you will do a knot on top of the other beads, but you need these 2 knots right after each teardrop bead. So now pull tight, move the next teardrop bead, and now take this cord here, you put it over the frame, under, and pull through. Okay, over, under, pull through, that's the mantra. Now take it down, under, over, and pull through, just like so. There we go. We attached 2 beads. Now the third teardrop. Here we go. So take this over. Okay. Take the end of the cord, if that's what is easy. Keep this over end of the cord. Go from underneath through this loop and pull through. You will form a 6, And now you pull this cord underneath because it should lay under the frame, and take the end, come on top, go through that loop and pull through. Over, under, pull through, under, over, pull through. So those are the two things. So 2 knots after each bead. Now you have to add more teardrops and continue doing this. Okay, you can add it then and there, or you can add it first into your knots. It's totally up to you, however you prefer to make it. Now it's under, so I take it up on top and I just pull through like this. It's easy that way. So take this one here and then make it all the way right next to the bead. Now take it under, take the end, pull through. So I have 4 secured. I will secure all the other teardrops around the frame and I'll come back once I'm done. Hi friends, I am almost done. I'm at the edge and I added one more bead and I was thinking whether to continue it or not. So I will start making the end knots this side and I will decide whether to do it here or not. See, if you can see, this is a little bit more of a space than here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave it here at this point of time and take this initial cord that we started with and try doing the knots that side. So in this earring, I did 4 square knots after the bead. So one is already there, so 3 more. So what I'm going to do is take it here, go above and come back through that loop and then pull it through. So now it's from underneath, so underneath and above, and you can use your pliers to get it here because it's shorter and it's very helpful, this pliers. So then above, below and pull that through, then below, on top and through this. Take your pliers and pull through. So that's 3 square knots. I can fit one more there, I'm sure of that. There we go. So take that, keep it on top of this and come back through and pull through. Now underneath, go underneath and then take this cord up and above and go through that loop that you created right now. So that's done. So as you can see, there is 4 square knots right there. So I'm just going to see if I can accomplish that 4 square knots in this gap, and also I want to see if this goes in or out. How does it work? So this much space I think I can accomplish, so I'm just going to leave the bead there and then do my knots. This is a laxet knot that we are doing. Above, go below, see how it goes this side, just make sure that it comes back that side, and then below, above and pull through. See this? If the cord is short, it works actually fine. That's one. So I'm going to make 4. So again, you can use your pliers, or since this is long, you can use your hands. It's off through that. So take it underneath. So we are just doing the lock set knot without beads right now, just to finish it off. You can as well go at like to the very least with beads and then knots after the beads. But what I thought was, since I'm going to secure it, see this how it goes and gets stuck there. There we go. That's 2. And two and a half. That's 3. Above, over, and go through the loop. See this? And then take the cord below, over, and go through that loop. There we go. We did it nicely. Now is the time to actually secure this wire in here. I'm just taking my wire cutters because I feel that's the one which crimps really nicely. But if you want, you can do it with others too. So I just go ahead and crimp it right there. Okay. And then what I do is I just bring these two in the back. See, I have still a small cord left. So just cut them close to each other. Close to the knot, and leave just a little bit of a tail. I hardly have any left. That's okay to leave this much. So 1.5 feet is good for one earring. Now I would take my lighter, okay, then go ahead and come in and then burn it. Be very careful. This is a very thin cord, so just don't put the flame like how we would do a Chinese knotting cord with a 0.8 millimeter thickness. It will catch fire. So just go near, but not very near, kind of. See this? It just burnt. So you should be able to put it off very soon. I would say don't use a lighter. If you have a thread burner, use a thread burner. That will work very nicely for this project. Here we go. Our earrings is all pretty much done. So just take the hook, ear wire or hoop. I have these ear wires. These are called kidney ear wires. Some are big, some are small. This one is a small variety. So I take this and then add it to this loop and then close it. This is very secure, but it is a little bit tight to put it on. So that's the only thing. But other than that, I feel this is very secure, like the lever backs. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos almost every day. It comes around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.